Okay, so your refrigeration unit here, we'll program it. We're going to start it in the fall. We're going to set it for 6. We may change it a little bit later on, but we usually start it a little bit cool. And what we want to do, once you get your eggs in there, then we can figure out according to the accumulated thermal units, and we may adjust it. We would like these eggs to hatch as soon as you get back from your Christmas break there. Okay, so you'll notice you've got a set button, you've got an up arrow, and you've got a down arrow. So when I first plug it in, the number that shows on there is 26, and that's the temperature that the water is right now. Okay, this is your unit that actually measures the water temperature. We're going to take you up above and show you where this is, because if this probe is not in the tube in the water, it's going to take air temperature, and it's going to just tell this little refrigeration unit to keep chilling it down because it's too warm. So let's just go up here, and if we follow that, here's our probe that's going into our tank, and it's this, and most of these have got silicone on here. We're going to silicone this one in a minute to keep the water out of there, but this probe is taking the temperature. So we put it inside here, and then that's what registers down there. So if your refrigeration unit keeps running and running and running, and it looks like there's starting to get to be a big popsicle in here, make sure your probe is in the water and that it is registering what it should register. Because again, if that's up in the air, it's going to measure the air temperature, and it's going to tell that unit to keep working because it's not cold enough. So let's go back down here again. So right now our water temperature is 26 degrees, and that's Celsius. We just finished taking it out of the tap and it was not very cold. We want to set this one for 6 degrees. So we're going to press set once, and it's going to be set for the C. Okay, now if I press the up arrow here, the other choice is Fahrenheit. So we want Celsius. Okay, so let's set it again. So we're on the right unit. Now we want it, it says right now that it's set for 7. We want to set it for 6. We want to bring it down a degree. So one button, one press will bring it down. Sometimes you have to press these buttons 2 times to get the number to go down. Okay, so now we're set for 6. That's where we want it. So let's go back to our set button again. It says 2. 2 is a differential of 2. So we want 2 there. And the reason what that 2 does now is that this unit is going to keep working, and it's going to bring the water temperature down to 6 degrees. It's going to shut off. The water temperature is going to drift back up to 8 degrees Celsius. When it reaches 8, it's going to kick in, and it's going to bring it back down to 6. So that's what that differential of 2 is all about. Press this again. Whoopsie, I left it too long and now it's back to the beginning. So again, we're on Celsius. We're on set for 6. Press set again. Differential of 2, that's what we want. And we want cold. C1 is the cold, not the heat. You can do heat on here too. Okay, and then we're right back at the beginning where it says 26 right now, which is what the water is. Yeah, so this basically, I can walk you through how to set these over the phone. I've set them so many times, but they're easy to get messed up if you don't follow the that differential of 2 is the tricky one. That's usually the one that is the problem. Yeah. Okay, give me a call if you've got any questions about that.